Okay.
So, oh my God! Now we can actually have a conversation without holding back.
Man.
Yeah.
So many spoilers.
This
So
guy.
many
Spoilers.
things to say.
So,
Alright,
let's start with like the first scene. We actually see Joaquin in full makeup
Yeah.
trying to make himself
Happy.
smile.
Yeah.
That,
Which I didn't expect that to be the first scene, to be honest.
neither.
really?
Didn't expect to see him in full makeup right away.
Right.
Well, the
I
reason
thought
yeah.
I understand now. He's obviously working as a
He's a clown.
It's a clown.
Yeah.
But you would think that maybe you would have that moment
Save it
later
for
on.
later. Okay, I got you.
But it was just a little surprising for me that was the very first thing.
I think it would what you're saying would be more shocking if he didn't work as a clown. If he was just an average Joe who liked clowns and liked to wear makeup.
Yeah.
That would bring a different nuance to the character. But I think it was to me, I thought it was a perfect opener to who he is.
It was.
To how much pain that's in him. Speaking of pain, the laughs
Okay,
that he did.
That's
in
what
this
I was
movie.
trying not to
First,
spoil.
I know.
Yeah,
I was
that's
listen,
the big deal.
Oh my
what
God.
is so interesting about this Joker, what makes him so unique, is that there is, and I don't know the proper medical term for this, but there is a condition that humans have. Yeah, if you want to look it up, go
Yeah,
for
I'll
it.
look it up right now.
There is a condition that causes individuals to have pathological laughter, where it just comes out, and it looks like they're genuinely laughing, but it's actually hurting them. I don't know why they do it. I don't know why it exists.
Yeah, I got the name. It's called pseudobulbar effect. So yeah, it's
People in the medical field confirm with us if that is the correct terminology.
usually when we hear about
Pronunciation.
usually when we hear about like laughter, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you're laughing, but apparently like it's painful. Like it's like your muscles are reacting in a very negative way.
Especially if you go on too much.
But think about it. If you if I make you laugh and you're like laughing like crazy, at some point your chest is gonna hurt, your throat's gonna hurt, you're gonna lose your voice.
So
imagine that. Yeah, imagine that, but you have no control over it.
But even in the movie, we see that he was having a bunch of moments where he started choking even to the point where you could see this pain in him.
Which I absolutely loved.
Yeah. He made a character choice. I believe that was Joaquin's choice, because he went on record saying, for this role, I was searching up people with pathological laughter. I just didn't know that was actually going to play into the story, into his...
Which brings the question is like, was it real?
Now, I'm glad you said that, because at one point I was thinking, I can't tell if he's laughing because of the medical condition or because he's generally having fun.
Yeah.
Or he finds this particular situation comedic to him. And I think that's also the beauty of his ambiguity, because you don't know. He's a ticking time bomb, but at the same time, you don't know what he's thinking or what he's doing.
Yeah,
it's all based on his actions. Because even when he kills his coworker or former coworker,
the guy that gave him the gun. Which by the way, we don't even know if he actually gave him the gun.
People are theorizing it. Me personally, I'm gonna take it black and white. He gave him the gun.
Yeah, he gave him the gun.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. But people,
right? No, 100%. Let them have their theories. I think that's also cool about these kind of films, and people have their interpretations. But like when he killed Randy, the only person I was thinking about was Gary, the small person, because I was like, please, Arthur, this man has shown you mercy, has been so kind to you. Don't kill him. Like, he's like, come on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gary, the man who survived.
The guy who could not reach the
line. Guys, we're gonna get shut down. We can't make fun of.
It was a lighthearted moment.
Right. It was
unexpected, but kind of saw it coming. Izzy definitely saw it coming. The minute we see him run away, Izzy, I can hear my boy Izzy going, he's not gonna reach it. It's like, oh crap, he's right.
Sorry,
but I liked that scene. I'm glad he survived. He survived.
But think about it. I think Jeremy Johns said it best, or Jeremy Johns. I don't know why I said Jams. Jeremy Johns said it. He goes, "That was a Joker moment."
Yes,
that was a Joker. That was the Joker that we got from the comics, from the TV shows.
Exactly,
that was a Joker moment. So that's why I think it was so good, because it was lighthearted, but you were still scared.
Yeah.
So
you didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah, you don't know. Like
at this point, he's already, his psyche is completely broken.
Yeah.
He's adapted and pursued
at that
the
point
Joker persona.
It's much later on in the movie.
Very. Yeah.
So let's go back to
yes.
We're like we're ahead. Yeah,
we got a little ahead.
To one of the scenes where you first see him trying to do something with his shoes, where you see how skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was really just to see how fragile and
this movie
his body has become because of what he's gone through.
Yeah, touches on how damaged this man really is, which is a lot more than we expect.
Yeah,
because it's later on revealed that he was actually abused. As a child.
Yep,
which
plays part
of his mental illness and how he grew up. And like, I have to say, the one thing I do feel bad about him is that no wonder he can't tell if his life is a comedy or tragedy. He doesn't even know who he is.
Which is a really good line in the movie. Which I think they say in the trailer, I think.
Yeah, they do.
Which I wish they would have never did.
I know.
Because
that delivery and that moment, God. It was that moment where he killed the mom.
Before he killed his mother,
Which I was like, all right, bye, mommy. Like, you're done.
Yeah, which
dunzo.
Which again, we don't know if that was his real mom or that was his.
No, it's not. No, that was confirmed.
That was confirmed.
He was adopted by her.
But remember, I read this thing where I was like, dang, that's kind of true. Where they were saying like maybe that was his mom and Thomas Wayne was really his dad. But Thomas Wayne has so much power at that point that he could have falsified those medical records.
It's possible because I know people were saying maybe Thomas Wayne is the dad and this is him covering up. True. Yeah. I think
because his life is perfect.
Yeah.
Look. Oh, yeah.
No. I think that's the one thing that I thought was confirmation that we think. I don't think he was covering up anything, and I know people are saying that because there's also the photograph that says "Love your smile." There is definitely history with these people, but I don't know. I think I'll take this part of the film as fact. That his mom, unfortunately, was mentally ill, and Joker was adopted by her.
She had dementia. That was more than just mentally ill.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, well, pretty much.
There you go.
Whole nother level.
Whole nother level. So I do think that Thomas. I don't think Thomas is the father.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But I do think like what happened to her is very unfortunate. Like even like have her being locked away and her coming out and adopting this poor kid.
Yeah.
Like she's broken. He comes out broken.
Can we just talk about the entirety of this quote unquote girlfriend he had?
Okay, that was good. I didn't want to bring up earlier, but that's for me the one negative I have
for the movie.
Really?
For the movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh boy,
interesting.
And that is because it feels like it doesn't bring anything to the movie just for that twist.
Okay.
When it's revealed that he's just imagining that he's actually talking to this girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
but what makes you think, right? Like just as a legit question, I feel like they brought that up to make us question, is everything that is happening in his imagination?
Yeah, because that's the device they used her for. It wasn't just for a twist out of nowhere. It was to show that how much of where his mental state is at.
Did he really?
It's really for the Joker's story, not for the movie itself.
Yeah, like even again, like the example of killing his mom.
Yeah.
Did he really kill his mom? The thing that happened at the end when he was telling the girl or the doctor, like he's laughing and he goes, "Oh, you wouldn't get it." But it's because it's something that's in his head. Maybe none of this stuff even happened.
Right. I know there was one theory because there's an earlier shot of him being locked up before he gets the records from that gentleman.
Yeah, he's like bashing his head against the thing.
That's in the beginning of the movie, actually.
Yeah. And because it was in the beginning, people are saying, is he locked up this entire time and he's just recounting what happened?
Yes, I think that's exactly what
I kind of like to believe that that's what happened, but
he's just remembering everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like they could have used the girl more. It felt like
I understand what you're saying.
Her sole purpose was that.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I felt they could have been more.
Yeah.
Is Zazie Beetz the actress? She's so likable too.
She is. So I wanted to see more of her. I love her.
That's really what it comes down to, because honestly, anyone could have played that role.
Yeah.
Any actress, anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone. And I think that's why it's a little bit of a shame, because it's Zazie Beetz.
Yeah.
After what she gave us with Domino, it's like we want to see her.
She was so awesome. Yeah.
She was so awesome there, and she's done other films outside of that. But I think that's what it came down to. I was for it. Like, if you guys saw me, I was out of my seat the minute she said, "You're that guy Arthur who lives down the hall." I said, "Oh too.
Oh yeah,
He made
I
it
loved
up.
it. I just thought that it maybe could have been more.
She could have been utilized more outside of her just being the figment of his fantasy.
Exactly.
I get you.
It's a negative, but not really something to take me out of the movie.
Yeah.
It's just something.
It's just something that you would have done differently if it was you.
Yeah.
The rest of the movie just puts that.
And if that was the case, Gonzalez, if that was the case, that's why I said what I said at that and when we were watching it. When I said, if she is alive and if she's actually in love with this guy, if she calls him Mr. J, I'm screaming.
Yeah.
Because then they're just setting her up as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, well,
this
would
have been crazy.
Well, no, but that was again, that reminds me of when we saw The Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
And the one thing I hate about that movie to this day is how do you set up Robin, but you don't do anything with him? Like, you just show him rising up in the water. I don't care about that. Like, now
they were building him to be like the sidekick.
Yeah, but it's so stupid. Like, oh yeah, you should use your real name. Robin.
No,
what the hell? Like, I don't want to see that.
That was your name, Robin.
That was the reveal of his character. It was the reveal of his character that I thought was disgusting.
But okay, no,
I never thought watching that earlier. I never thought, John Blake is going to be Robin.
Okay, but go back and watch the scene. It's just laughable.
Oh no, it completely is. Because I was with you. I was angry.
But think about it. He literally waits to take the bag from her, and you could see it. It reminds me of like when we would act on stage.
Yes.
And you wait for that cue to take something from that person or do something.
It looked too set up.
It was like super set up. It was on the nose and it was like in your face. And I'm like, and I was like, oh my God, I swear to God, if he's Robin, I'm gonna lose it.
It's the same.
You should use your real name,
Robin.
Oh my God,
that's an example. That's exactly what I was angry about with the Venom movie when they revealed Carnage's character. Because I told you guys without seeing the film,
I said it was like way before the movie came out.
We didn't.
Yeah,
I told you
like a good 2 months before.
I was gonna say setting up into before the movie even got released. I said, if they, first of all, there was no advertisements for Woody Harrelson. You didn't know who Woody Harrelson was playing,
but you knew he was in it.
You knew he was in it, and that's what. And I also found out he was signed up for like 2 more films, and that's when I realized, oh my God, he's gonna be the Carnage character, which I was down for. What I wasn't down for is when the line that I said he's gonna say something along the lines of, "There's gonna be like when I get out of here, I'm gonna cause so much carnage. Or like I'm gonna be causing carnage." Like I knew they were gonna plug that line. It's how they plugged it in.
And you got it right almost word for word.
Yeah, you were a few words away.
Baffles me completely.
It's a shame that's
But gladly that didn't happen.
Yeah, going back to Joker. Honestly, I was very relieved that did not happen. I'm glad that what I really appreciate that the only other characters we got from the whole universe was Alfred, Bruce Wayne, and Thomas Wayne.
Yeah.
That was the only characters, because they could have been like, hey, there's a gangster called what is it? Black Skull or whatever. What's the guy?
Black Mask.
Black Mask. Like there's a gangster, he's going around named Black Mask. Like they could have done something really dumb. But they didn't. Which I'm glad
they kept it about him.
The focus
it was about Joker.
They just happened to live in this
world.
No,
but you think about it, you're in a universe. Mm-hmm. You're in this Batman universe.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Pre-Batman, of course.
Well, yeah, but you can. They could have messed it up, and they didn't. And it's so good that they left him as the Joker, and that was it.
Yeah,
it was just the Joker. Yeah, you had Bruce Wayne, Kid Bruce, and Thomas Wayne in his prime, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Something that was interesting in this movie as well was when Arthur got the gun.
Mm-hmm.
He started rehearsing in his house how he would be in the Maury show.
He was gonna kill himself.
Exactly. He kept ending the show with the gun to his head.
Practicing, yeah. And that was when he got invited to the show. So
I was throughout the whole movie, I was waiting to see if
he was
really gonna shoot himself in the movie, which would have been a really, really dark way to like end the last act.
See, me, I didn't think he was gonna go through with it, and I can see why people thought that. I didn't think he was gonna go through with it because I think that would have been too easy for him to accomplish. Not the fact that he killed himself. I just think as a whole, his story arc, I don't think they were going to end it where he's the one that takes his own life. Mm-hmm. Because the idea is he's a legend, and I think he would have destroyed the legend. And really the cause of his pain was as the society, people making fun of him, especially Robert De Niro's character, for him to call. He was the one that calls him Joker on his episode before they call him in, which I was like, okay, that's cool too. Because Joaquin even says, like in the movie, as he's Joker backstage, like, hey, I want you to call me Joker because that's what you called me.
Yeah.
I'm a Joker. And I was like, yes, you are.
It was so good.
Yeah, I thought, like, I just didn't know how much was going to happen. Like, the build up to him getting on stage. Especially, again, with that score, man. Like, I was like, where's this going to go? Because it could have been obvious that either he goes with the plan or he starts killing people right there. Specifically, Murray Franklin, Robert De Niro's character, because he's the one that messed
one of the only 6 people that actually die in this movie.
Something like that.
Something like that.
It's not as violent at all as other, like you said it before, Deadpool, you see just limbs being ripped off.
Yeah, limbs,
here
parts.
The craziest thing you see is what, Maury getting shot in the head?
Yeah.
In the eye?
No, it was in the head, and then he shot him in the chest.
Or when he chases the guy down, to shoot him.
Speaking of, how did you guys feel about that part? Because that is
those 3 punks.
That is when he becomes like, okay,
that's the start of his
start of the Joker.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of it also played out because that was the one time he had control over his life.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
that was
that
was the one time, which again, not condoning it, obviously, but those guys were jumping him. Like he defended himself, but Defending yourself is different when it no longer became like defending yourself when you chased after the guy to kill him.
Word, you're right, because at that point he's just angry. Now he just wants.
Yeah, but again, that goes back to what I'm saying. He literally that was the one time he had control over his life.
Yeah,
that was it.
Can we just talk about the fact that he got some nasty good shots off?
No, yeah, right. It was
that
like
first shot, straight to the head.
First shot. I will say could have easily like just happened and bounced. Just even falling, and you could have done it. But I mean that last shot on the guy's leg. I mean, what is that like?
Was it like
50 feet away, and you get off a train and nonchalantly shoot the guy in the leg?
No, it's Wanted Part 2.
Wanted Part 2.
Little realism goes a long way.
Yeah.
And that scene right after when he goes into the bathroom.
Oh, God.
And you would think that he's going to start freaking out.
Yeah.
But the music hits.
Listen, I thought he was doing Tai Chi for a second, but that wasn't Tai Chi. You guys heard about Tai Chi? I thought that's what we were getting. I mean, it could have been his version of it, but yes, when the music hits.
It's not about freaking out because it feels peaceful.
Yeah. Like he's having a moment of like, let's calm down. Instead of contemplate what happened.
He is, but he's also okay with it.
Yeah, I think it also felt like that part was like him embracing freedom. His own version of freedom.
Yeah, wow. Interesting.
Like that's something that you think about. Like that was something that he finally was able to do on his own and felt good about it. And he felt free enough to be able to do that. That's why he wound up going on a rampage after, like not as like right after, but he definitely went. He had no problem killing his mother. He had no problem killing the guy. Would you say his name? Randy.
Yeah.
Like he had no problem killing them. So I feel like that was the one piece of freedom he had. That was the one piece of control he had. So he was happy and excited.
And he was never gonna let that go.
Yeah. No, that was it.
Yeah. That was him gaining power.
Yeah, that was the turnaround at that point. I mean, obviously, like he broke down at some points when he found out that he was
adopted.
He was adopted, and
which was when he first.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know. I'm telling you, like he doesn't know what's fact or not. No wonder the way he views people and the way he views the world is like misconstrued. Like even with the girl. Which, by the way, do you guys think he killed Sophie, the female, his girlfriend?
I'm not sure because whenever he kills someone in the movie, the same music plays.
Interesting. Okay, I didn't catch that.
But I don't remember if in that scene the same thing plays.
What I remember is he went back to the apartment and then the police were called.
Yes, and that's why people are saying, "Oh, that's a big clue." But
to me, I personally think that he did not kill him because why would the police be called? You know what I'm saying?
Who would have found the body?
I'm pretty sure he must have just left the apartment and she called the police because she was freaked out.
Could have been.
Right? Like she's like, how the hell did this guy get in my apartment? That's mad creepy. Like
I think it was more like a red herring. Like I think they were trying to make us believe, but at the same time also like open up to interpretation. Because a lot of the things in this movie is really left to open interpretation, especially the ending where he gets locked up. He's in the asylum, Arkham, and he's talking to the therapist. And then when he's leaving the room, he's leaving blood trails. People are saying that's symbolic. That's not really blood. I'm saying I'm pretty sure he killed his therapist.
Sure he killed her. Yeah,
that's
why they're chasing him too.
Yeah, exactly.
He either killed her or severely
really bad her. Yeah,
beat her up.
Yeah.
I actually would have preferred the movie ending before that plays out.
Yeah,
That part where he runs out of the room and you see the blood, the blood tray. I would have preferred that not being part of the movie.
Oh, okay.
I would have preferred for it to end in the part where he tells the lady, "You would not get it."
That is a perfect closing line.
So
for that film.
yeah, I agree. But there was another thing that Todd Phillips, the director himself, said that last scene was his only genuine laugh.
Oh,
that was his only genuine laugh at that last part. Everything else was
the condition.
Was either the condition or he was just laughing just to laugh because you didn't know if it was really a condition, like. But they said that was his only genuine laugh, and that Joker, his version of the Joker might not be the real Joker. The real Joker could be somewhere else watching, which preferably I would, if it was me, I would just hope that. I mean, right now I hope that he is the actual Joker.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want them to do this whole. He's not really the Joker.
Yeah.
Like I don't want that crap. Like that. Don't give me that
spark
crap.
that led this man to this. No. He's there's an ambiguity to the character Joker, but no, that is the Joker. They clearly made him the Joker. He calls himself the Joker.
That's why I feel like they. I don't know. I feel like they would drop the ball if he's not really the Joker. First 100%. Of all, why would you have such an amazing actor?
Yeah.
Okay, like you would have to. Who are you gonna get next? Jared Leto.
I was gonna say, listen.
Like, come on.
I gotta say, we all love. I think most of us love Jared Leto. He's a fine actor.
Yeah.
His skill is sound, but
David
Ayer and that studio. I don't know.
No.
They really screwed him over.
They could have got Jim Carrey to play the Joker.
Come
on.
But even with all the cuts and the retakes and everything they did, him as a character, even what we were given, it wasn't
gangster,
good.
Yeah.
This gangster
Joker's
what was
not
it?
really
The scene where he has the tattoo of the lab. He goes, like it's stupid.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
It's just not Joker.
They took. Look, I'm all for liberties and differences with these comic book characters, but there's just some things some decisions you just don't go with. It just doesn't mix.
Yeah.
If you can justify it, fine. Then it works. It works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like the liberties and things and nuances they did with this Arthur Fleck's Joker, it was completely justified. It exists. It makes sense in this world.
Right.
With Jared Leto, not so much. And it was very hammy. It was the way he looked was very hammy. It's just not the Joker.
Yeah, like the bright green hair and the really, really, really red lips. I was like, this is bad.
He was MTV's Joker. That's the damaged tattoo really killed it for me.
Another really significant part is in the actual Joker movie, the good one. When he comes out the car, when the truck hits him and he comes out, they bring him out. Yeah. The part when he spreads the blood around as a smile, I was like, that is incredible.
Oh, 100%.
I absolutely love that
chills.
part.
And everyone's cheering him on. And they're like,
that's the Joker.
He's become this twisted symbol of hope in Gotham City, which is giving me nuts.
Yeah, which I'm like,
for these people.
Again, that's a Joker moment.
Yeah. That's the time where he truly just smiles.
Yeah.
Fully. He embraces who he is and he's happy about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, with that said, I think.
Yeah, we love it.
We love it. He's done a fine job as this character Joker, and we'll have to wait and see if the Academy thinks he's worthy for an Oscar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which, if we were the Academy, he's definitely.
Oh, we'll give it to them. 5 Oscars. I don't care. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. This has been our review.
Spoiler cast. Spoiler talk.
The spoiler portion of the review. Hope you enjoy it. This was fun, guys. Being that this is our first episode, I'm just looking forward to more of these kind of discussions.
Yes.